What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy, Billy the Boy, underscore Billy the Boy. I'm back with another video for y'all today, and I wanted to talk about something that I've been seeing with men lately, and I've been getting in debates with dudes about this in my messages, just uh in my DMs, basically going back and forth on apps like Tinder, Bumble, even Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Here's my issue with men using those apps. There's a few issues with men using those apps, right? Um, it's not a good idea as a man, right? I have a couple things right here written down that I'm gonna go through, and then I'm gonna just go over some stuff off the top of my head. So right off rip, like, women have many online prospects. That's something that you need to understand. So you as a man in a girl's DMs, trying to get in the girl's DMs, you're literally, it's like taking a number. If you ever been to the DMV, everybody's been to the DMV. Imagine, that's basically, in a sense, that's what you're doing when you try to hit a girl up on Instagram or Tinder or some phone shit. You are, in a sense, taking a number and sitting down, and what she's doing is going through all her requests and figuring out her best options. Mind you, she already has options. You don't. That's why you over here in all these different women DMs, because you might not really have options like that. Honestly, to keep it real, if you're in women's DMs, you mostly don't have options like that. You know, the dudes that have options don't need the DM because they getting DMs from women. You see what I'm saying? So that's basically how that works right there. That's one of the reasons why I wouldn't even advise doing that, period, because you're taking a number, okay? Then you got to show out. How the fuck you gonna show out online? Are you Drake? Are you an actor? You're not a daredevil, are you? Because your page needs to be set up a very specific way, especially when you're dealing with women my age and younger, 26 and younger. You're dealing with younger women. Oh yeah, best believe they have options, and best believe they're going through their phone and they're seeing who got what. Hate how that keep. I'm gonna take these off. I don't like that glare shit. But the thing is this: they have options. They're checking to see which is the best one, and I don't blame them for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame them. One moment. Let me get my other glasses, because I don't. Not here. I'm gonna just use these actually. But look, I just really don't like that glare. But like I was saying, unless you have something to really show for online, materialistic, I'm gonna be honest, something materially, because that's what women are looking for. Women look for resources. Men look for ass. We look for straight sexual attention. Women look for regular non-sexual attention and resources. Why do you hear so many women finessers? Why do you hear so many women scammers? I'm not saying every woman's like that, but I'm gonna keep it real on these apps. Yes, they're mostly trying to scam you. They're not really trying to date. They're trying to scam people. And how do I know? I was talking to a dude just yesterday, and he was saying, dude got in a debate with me, and he was literally defending the girl, saying that she sent him a message saying something about smoking. He was like, he hit her, and he was like, hey, no, she said she was bored and that he should change that. And he was like, oh yeah, I'm about to smoke, whatever, you want to smoke? And she said, nah, you should just send me some money and I'll smoke with you tomorrow when I get off work. And he said, I could just smoke you out. You know what I mean? Because he ain't gonna send no girl no money. You know what I mean? So she hits him back. And she's like, oh, I was gonna say that, but I'm with my homegirls. Dude hits her back, and he's like, or no, actually, he don't even say nothing. He don't say nothing, and she double texts, and she says, if you're broke, you could have just said that. This is the type of shit that women are doing on these apps. That's what they doing on these apps. They're looking for suckers, and they using them. They getting money out of them, and they hitting them just like that. Oh, you could just send me some money, and I'll make it up to you later. Which they're not going to. They're just gonna finesse you. And then, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying all women on those apps are like this, but I'm gonna keep it real. The majority of them are, because you gotta think, what are they looking for? They're looking for resources or attention. And why would you want to be giving your attention to somebody when you're not getting any sexual attention back? As a man, that's pointless. As a guy, that's pointless to do. I would never give no women any real attention if I'm not getting no sexual attention back. I just wouldn't do that. Keep it 100. Keep it 100. But it's so many of you men that do that lame ass shit. So many of y'all, and I think it's so lame. I think it's so lame of you. So lame of you to do that. Giving giving attention to women, and you're not getting nothing out of it. So many of y'all do that. Y'all stay stuck in the friend zone. Y'all need me more than you think. You need people like me more than you think. You stuck in the friend zone. And like I was saying, the dude was actually defending her, and he was saying, well, you can't tell she was like that off of 6 messages. I'm like, yeah, she was trying to finesse you, dude. I'm pretty sure she was trying to finesse you. Like, what? She told you she was trying to finesse you, and you still up here you see how dudes are brainwashed by society? Dudes is brainwashed right now to believe that women just don't do no wrong at all, period. And he was literally defending her. And he said something else too. He was like, oh, you can't judge. Oh, dude said, he's like, I've talked to business women that sound like that before. I'm like, really, dude? What businesswoman have you talked to that said that businesswoman that needs you to send her money so she could smoke with her homegirls? Homegirls with a Z. But that's a businesswoman, right? You know what? Lost. Straight lost. People like that is why I make these videos, because they are lost. Don't know nothing about women, nothing about female nature, nothing about human nature, period. Because in order to understand women in order to understand women nature, you need to understand human nature, men and women nature. Why do we do certain things? You need to understand human nature and communication. That's what I studied. But anyways, yeah, it's a basic way of weeding out the boring people. If you jump in a girl's DM or Tinder or whatever, she's gonna weed out all the people that she don't really see as good enough options. So if she views your page and you look like the average Joe, the regular other person, and you don't really have nothing extra about you, 9 times out of 10 she's not gonna hit you up. And if she do hit you up, she's probably gonna try to get something out of you. So y'all, as men, you need to understand, if you're looking for a woman, it is better, or if you're looking for even just getting some women in your rotation, you know, shout out AMS for teaching men to have, you know, you can have a rotation of women. You know, get some women in your rotation instead of just having one. You know what I'm saying? If that's your thing. But if you're more of like one person at a time, like a lot of us are, then you could also do that too. But at the end of the day, you got to be aware of female nature. You got to be aware of human nature and what's going on and how slick these women could be. And don't look for love. Don't look for dates even on a dating app. In my opinion, it's a big waste of time. Then the same dude I was talking to, he was hitting me like, well, I don't got much time. I work 2 jobs. I'm like, don't give me that shit. Oh, I don't got enough time. We all ain't got enough time. The president don't got enough time. Do you think he got time? But he still found a wife, right? Okay, then. He still was able to find a wife and become president. Don't give me no excuse of, oh, I don't have time. I work 2 jobs. Find somebody at school. Find somebody at work. Then the dude's talking about, oh, well, that's sexual harassment. I said, no, it ain't. See how knowing absolutely nothing of how to communicate with the woman, dude just told me that was sexual harassment if he tried to talk to a girl at his job or school. I said, well, talk to her at school. What's your excuse for that? A bunch of excuses he kept telling me. And really what it comes down to with people that like to do the online stuff, really what it comes down to, you really want to know what it is? They don't have the people skills. They don't have the communication skills, and they might not be that attractive, that meaning they're probably uglier, and they're probably like fat, probably lazy. And I'm sorry to be saying these things, but it needs to be said, though. I'm not sugarcoating shit. It needs to be said. Some of y'all are fat and lazy and ugly, and you ain't doing nothing about it. But you over here wondering where all the fine girls at, trying to hit them up on Tinder. Come on now. You need to be at the gym trying to get in shape or some shit. You know? Complaining like, oh, I got 2 jobs. That's good you got 2 jobs. You should have 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with dude? Like, but anyways, like I was saying, man, pay attention to what I'm saying. It makes sense when you really think about it. And it just don't make sense to be dating people to be trying to find people online. You know, I'm not saying it's horrible, but what I would do is, if you're going to meet somebody online, introduce yourself online and then immediately set a date with them. Like, get their number online, call them so they know, like, oh, this person's real. Like, he's not scared of rejection. He's got confidence. That's what I was going to say. People that usually what I'm getting from people like that, from like the guy I was talking to, is y'all don't have the confidence and the people skills. You're not confident in yourself. That's why you got to do it on the phone, because you can't go up to somebody and say, hey, what's your name? Where are you from? You know, we should go on a date. I don't really like to do the validating women if I don't know them, you know, saying you're beautiful and shit like that, because that puts them on a pedestal, and I don't like to say stuff like that. But now you can say, hey, nice shoes, or you know, I don't know. But I would personally just be like, hey, what's your name? Where are you from? Oh, you know, introduce yourself. You know, I was thinking maybe we could get some coffee. Maybe we could go on a date or something, you know, something like that. Maybe I get your number. We go on a date or something, hang out. That's literally that simple. I've done that before. Half y'all can't even do that. Keep it 100. You know, dudes talking to me saying, oh, well, I don't have time, and it, you know, I feel like it's wasting my time when I do that. I'm like, dude, you literally are wasting your time on Tinder. You're literally wasting your time on these apps, getting asked for money from random strangers who you don't even know. And that's just one example. The same day, I seen an example of a girl that killed some dude, and it was like get back for like some old stuff that happened. She was like, I think she was like Arab. I don't even want to get into all that, but she was, you know, she got back at the dude and she stabbed him. I don't know if he died though. But yeah, like literally, and I'm not saying that it's just women that do this stuff. Men could do it too. But my question is, why would you risk yourself, your safety? Why would you risk wasting time that when all these things, catfish, all these different possibilities that are really negative, when you could just really go find somebody in person and you can feel them out in real time and be like, you know, do I really vibe with this person? You know, do I want to go on a date with this person? That way you could see in real time. That's my advice to y'all. I hope y'all appreciate the content. I hope y'all like the video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment, even if you don't like the video. Follow my Instagram _Billy the Boy. If y'all want to get at me, you know how to get at me. Get at me on my through my email. I answer free questions on here, especially if it's a reoccurring question. I will answer it for free on here. Go ahead and shoot me your questions to my email, artsofdating@gmail.com, artsofdating@gmail.com. Get at me on there. I also do one-on-one 30-minute FaceTime sessions for $100. That's more specific regarding your specific situation. You can email me no more than 3 paragraphs, please, and I will read it, go through it, and basically go over it with you and help you out with whatever specific situation you got going on. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Y'all stay safe.